Popa said it's too late to begin for a gymnast. It certainly doesn't look that way, though, with her.
One thing great about the Romanian gymnasts is the coaches always insist that they push the most level of difficulty they can possibly do. This is a very tough second tumbling run here. Look at, she's pulling like crazy, trying to get the rotation, and she still is just a little bit short. That's traditional in Romanian gymnastics. Make them do the hardest tricks and hope they can get away with them in the meets.
All right, so she'll wait for her score. Again, she was fourth entering her final performance. She doesn't have a chance to win the competition. She does have a chance, however, to move up, but I'm not sure after that dismount. In the men's field, Brian Ginsberg is, we've been told, virtually assured of a second place. Only Wang, the Chinese, can tie Ginsberg for second. There's Christy Phillips getting instructions from Bela Karolyi. We have a wireless microphone on him. Let's listen.
Pressing down and no way to step backward. Okay, pressing that was down. Okay, hit it hard on the 1.5.
And the score is up from Mariana Tudor as we move back to
Christy Phillips will be the last to compete in the floor exercise. And it's still very close in the women's competition. Mariana Tudor with a 9.65. I'm sorry, 9.825 for Tudor. So now we wait for Christy Phillips, and we'll be back with more gymnastics in a moment. Welcome back to Fairfax, Virginia. We're getting set now for the floor exercise, which will feature last Christy Phillips, who has stood in first place since nearly the beginning of this competition. We just saw Brian Ginsberg on his high bar routine. She's warming up here. This is not her performance. We saw Brian Ginsberg, who finished in second place. He can only be tied for second place as the rest of the gentlemen are warming up for their high bars. Now, let's take a look at Christy Phillips here and Bela Karolyi. Bela Karolyi coached, of course, Nadia Comaneci and Mary Lou Retton. Bela Karolyi's newest star pupil is Christy. We asked the 13-year-old what it meant to her to have the master as her coach.
Well, he helps get you motivated and...
Well, B, she is right on target. She was not old enough, of course, to compete in last 84's Olympic Games. You have to be 15 in the calendar year.
In fact, Christy is in an interesting position because gymnastics is in its greatest day now. She'll show up at these exhibitions with the Olympic team, and many times there'll be 15, 16,000 people in the stands. So she has learned to really play to the crowd, and I think that's a real advantage for her today here.
All right, so again, we're going to see Christy Phillips coming up. She'll be performing last in the floor exercise. I think Peter Corman now has...
Is there any one tumbling skill that bothers you a little bit?
Yeah, first tumbling test is the most important to make it. That's the hardest. It's a combination tumbling, very, very tough tumbling, a whip back, a somersault, with another double somersault after that immediately. So that's gonna risky, and that's the highest difficulty on her routine. And after that, everything she's handling well. So that's gonna be the first moment. You know, after the first 12 seconds, we're gonna know.
Well, you know what, Bella? I have a feeling she's going to do it, just like all your others.
Oh, she got to do it.
Back to you, John Tesh.
How's that for a prediction? Thank you very much, Peter Corman. And now Christy Phillips has to wait for the remaining athletes here to compete on the floor exercise. Just before her will be the Soviet Baraksanova, who has been just near perfection. A girl that she didn't think early in the week she had any chance of beating. And now it's all on Christy Phillips' shoulders. A look now at the standings in the women's competition. This is after 5 rotations. Phillips, Stoyanova from Bulgaria. Baraksanova is in 3rd place. Now, either one of these two ladies has a chance to catch Phillips. Next up now on the men's high bar is Laurent Barbieri, 25 years old. He is 3rd entering this, his last performance. No one can catch Tikhonki. Alexei Tikhonki, the Soviet. He has already won the competition. Brian Ginsberg is assured of a second, but he can be tied. Tim Daggett, of course, out of the competition with an injury. He just joined us on the floor exercise. And there's another one of those release moves.
Beautiful. From a one arm, he does a Tkachev over the bar, a blind release move. Very nice inverted giant swings and a hop pirouette to a one arm, right to a Ginger. Nice combination of one arm skills. Very risky. So far, this is a really hot exercise. Picking up speed here for the dismount. A layout, full out, and he nails it. What a great exercise. He had a great day. First of all, tremendous performance on the floor exercise and vaulting, and I think that's held him up in this very strong international field.
19 countries represented here. We started yesterday with 19 athletes, or better than 19 athletes. It's been pared down to 8 men and 8 women here today. And after 6 rotations, actually the middle of 6 rotations, DeConkey and Ginsberg in second place. We're still waiting for Barbieri's score. The format of this gymnastics meet is unlike any other. There are no compulsory exercises. So what happens is they use yesterday's competition to qualify the top 8 and top women to get in here. And then it's just all-out war. The scores from yesterday did not count. So 6 pieces of apparatus for the men, 4 for the women. And Laurent Barbieri's score is an excellent 9.8.
9.80.
He has to be very pleased with that performance. One of his strongest all-around performances I've seen in an international event for Mr. Barbieri.
All right, now on the floor exercise, this is Zhong Yong-soo from the People's Republic of China. She is 16 years old, 4'9", 84 pounds. She was 6th entering the floor exercise.
Okay, here's the first big tumbling run. Full in, okay. A little bit low on the landing, but no steps. She handled it. Here's the second run. Front step out, through to a double twist. Very clean. Zhong is just one of many in a long line of great Chinese gymnasts. They have such a tremendous developmental and feeder program. They have a very deep national program.
The People's Republic of China was only admitted to the IOC in 1979, but gymnastics has been a popular sport in China for at least 4 decades.
Great exercise.
Zhong Yong-soo. Her coach tells us she has unusual leg force, which allows her to be a specialist in the vault and the floor.
China is up next on the horizontal bar. 19-year-old.
Up next on the horizontal bar will be her compatriot, who is trying to take over second place.
And here's a very strong finish to the exercise. Round off back handspring. Nice high double twist. Perfect job on the landing. Not the most difficult exercise, but very well done.
Right now on the high bar, this is Wang Chongsheng, 19 years old.
Now watch this exercise. Look at that. A one arm to a reverse X. Look at the extension. One arm over the top again to a one arm Ginger. Perfect execution. This is a great exercise. Not only is he doing the most difficult elements, but look at the line and the extension and the beautiful form. Here we go for the dismount. Triple back, 1, 2, 3. Oh, a little bit of a hop on the landing. It was a great exercise, but he did not stick the landing as the Soviet gymnast Tikhonov
to beat Barbieri for third place, a 9-9. So Wang Chongsheng with a near perfect performance, and I believe that puts him in third place. Yes, he's in third place. So now, in the women's floor exercise just across the way, this is Irina Baraksanova challenging Christy Phillips, who's first entering this rotation. Christy yet to come.
Let's just let this play. She is great. Beautiful pulling.